Namaste, family. Just want to have a quick, heart-to-heart conversation with you, and it's really just getting in nature, like the shoes out. I just don't even want to wear the shoes anymore, man. Like I keep them off as much as possible, and Spirit is calling me to really create this video right now, We're kind of just sitting out in the field because it is naturally part of art, and this is something I'm highly passionate about, man. It's just really us getting back to the natural laws, man. Listen, guys, it's all backwards. We've all been kind of mind fucked. You don't have to stay in an environment that is toxic. You don't have to stay in some artificial fucking jungle that you know is fucking you up, bro. That's fucking with your frequency. So, some ways that we can mitigate this, just kind of in this modernity's fucking Shanuza show that's going on, and it's to really get your attention back onto your purpose, back onto your deepest heart's desire, man, which is God's desire. Show you guys where I'm at. Feet in the grass, man. It's just, I'm gonna stay natural regardless. So that's just something that like I've programmed my universe, and just know that you have your unique universe that you're the creator of. We are not meant to sit in these boxes, man. And this is just something that I'm really, holy fuck, guys. Like, it's nothing to panic about, but it's something to be mindful of, and it's something to be aware of, Like, what is your state of health, man? What is your state of mind? What is your inner environment feeling like? What are these things giving to you, intuitively? And this is just something that I feel. Time for us to really get back into nature, Time for us to kind of come back to natural law and how nature intended it, man. Breathing in, that's the path of Brahmacharya, pure water, pure air, pure food, and pure living, man, pure life. That's literally what my desire is, man. And I just want to kind of inspire you guys as well to, get back to nature, to get back to, this is the only church I'm coming to because this is God's land, and you're a divine being. You're a child of God, man, and you're worthy of this shit. It's like we've been kind of societal conditioned, all these brainwashing tactics to keep you in some little fucking comfort, man. And this is rough. We're getting into it. You may get triggered from it, but fuck it. We've got to evolve. We've got to shift our perspective and come back into this gnosis and to come back into this power. It's kind of like a comfortable prison, man. I'm just going to say it because no one would say it, man. It's a comfortable prison. If you really look at it, man, just look around yourself. Just look around. Where am I? What's around me? What is the frequency, energetic resonance of what I am bringing my being to? So it's like we have to start behaving as if we are already in this frequency, man. So we know that we're divine beings, and you can create that shift, just like when you walk into a room. There's low frequency and there's high frequency, and this is about becoming an alchemist. There's no victimhood in this shit, man, when you come to the knowing that you're the creator. Shout out to this tree. But this is just being healthy in what we could call a toxic modern world, that's kind of been socially engineered. You have to flip this shit backwards, and I feel you can't follow this herd mindset. And this is just some real shit. We can't follow this type of sheep mentality where we're all just following and walking to the slaughterhouse voluntarily. It's time to become conscious. It's time to realize that you have a choice of where you want to place your energy. You have a conscious creative choice, knowing you're a creator being, for crying out loud, that you don't have to really participate in this. And that's what's kind of fucking completely blown my mind away, is that you have a fucking choice. And that's why I get passionate about this, because I feel like that is somewhat a genocide, man, to where, what the fuck? Like, we're seeing the problem, but we're not seeing the solution is right in front of our faces, man. And notice it all comes back to nature, the natural living, man, the herbs, the organic fruits, the veggies, the H3O2s, the coconuts, all this shit, guys. Just connect the dots, connect the dots, because holistic living and a high frequency lifestyle has always been my heart's true fucking yearning, and I know that this is just what I'm here to do. That's why I'm speaking on this for you guys, man. Healing ourselves, getting in a healing conducive atmosphere, a healing conducive environment. Not only what is around you, but realizing what we're usually getting comfortable around us is in fact just a reflection of our internal state once we see this properly. So it's time for us to take control of our minds. It's time for us to check our egos. It's time for us to meet them up. Fuck that shit, bro. I'm good on that. Because it's like a fucking Easter egg hunt just to notice it, guys. This is not bitching, because this is something that we can't do. This is kind of a bit of a new age false light deception, where we look at the problems, we bitch about the problem. There's GMOs and there's all this other shit. all this pollution and this other things. Guys, I am here living proof on the motherfucking fronts to let you know that this shit cannot stop you. You have to keep your vibration at a certain rate though. And this is through habits, this is through lifestyle, this is through mindsets, through our attitude, and how we're really going to go about this through this realm, guys. This earth is beautiful, you know. We sit here knowing the masculine and feminine, the blend of that polarity is within us, you know, just like being around in nature, man, like the trees, the biophotonic energies, you know, the negative ions coming from the ground, all this other stuff. I'm just realizing, guys, like, man, you deserve to live in nature. You deserve to live free. You deserve to be in the right environment, man. Fuck anything else. I mean, noise pollution. You have the blue lights, the false lights in the neighborhoods. This is nothing to bitch about, but it's to show you that actually you're an alchemist. And I feel like a fucking X-Men mutant, to where like none of this shit could really kill us or take us out, but it made us more adaptable as organisms. Excuse the fucking train. We're gonna keep going anyway because this is fucking resilience, bro. This is really taking our sovereignty back, realizing you're a sovereign divine being, and living by the natural laws is gonna make us greater. Shout out to Barzan for that one. Living by the natural laws is gonna make us greater. It's all in front of us, man. We have to kind of detach from this modernized, toxic, fucked up society. I'm just gonna say it's spade a fucking spade, man. It's completely fucked up. We can't get lost though into that shit. We have to keep our focus and keep ourselves grounded to where like there's no environment that you have to voluntarily stay in, man. You're a powerful being. You're a divine being. You're fucking all children of the Most, all children of God. You all fucking deserve to really be in the right place. So it's time to get clear on our vision. It's time to get very, very clear on our mission and what we're actually here doing. Not doom scrolling, you know, fapping a fuck, you know, spilling your vital nutrients. That's another thing we're bringing into is semen retention, man. I've been on this practice and I'm telling you guys, brahmacharya, all this other stuff. It is time for us to just see what is really, what's actually working and what the fuck's not. I think that's clear as day at this point, especially if you're listening to this. And, you know, walking barefoot in the grass, just breathing, how like oxygen is the first form of nutrition. We don't even realize that. So we have to just convert, and it's very simple. You know, nature has it to where it's not complex at all. It's very simple to make this quick shift from artificial box. You're not breathing in natural air. Your windows are closed. Open up those windows, kick those shoes off, walk on the grass, do whatever you can to really get yourself in that equilibrium to where you're back in your natural state of being. So this is what's gonna be conductive to our healing process. And guess the cool part is none of this shit can fucking stop you, bro. It's not what you think it is. The government's not controlling you. It's not what you think it is. I went through this whole trap and it left me exhausted, confused, fucked up, and more unhealthy than ever. But now I'm here to advocate holistic healing. I'm here to advocate getting ourselves back into this natural alignment that is actually just the natural ways. So don't panic, don't freak out, don't lose your shit, but it's time to become aware. It's time to start really questioning, you know, discerning, where am I right now in my consciousness? Where am I right now energetically, vibrationally, mentally, emotionally, physically, hitting all these fucking cylinders and firing on all cylinders, most importantly. So guys, it is not really you. I want you to take it give yourself a little grace, man, because we've all been lied to, you know, and fuck it, I get it. It's tough that we have to but this is the real thing though. For sovereignty, you don't need someone else telling you how to live your life. You don't need someone else dictating your soul's true purpose, which you know what that is. So we have to shut off this mind, this loud, busy ego, hustle, bustle, whatever this shit is in our minds, and come into our intuition, come into that higher self, divine type of heart space where we can really all get that type of message. And I feel the best place to get that message is to get out of the stagnant, you know, learning, realizing how we can really kind of combat this shit. And it reminds me of that Avatar movie. You know, you can't fuck with nature, bro. You can't fuck with nature. I don't care what it is, any type of machine, nature, God, source, creator, you cannot fuck with it. And it's time for us to all come back home. So make this a vision of yours. Make this a aim. You know, I feel like shit, if you have a fucking bow and arrow and you pull the bow back, you don't know where you're shooting, shit, it's gonna be you don't know where you're going. So it's like we just have to gain that type of clarity through the contrast. We have to see and empower ourselves in this professional victim society that everyone is bought in. Just because it's common doesn't mean it's fucking normal or natural. So it's time for us to really get back to the natural ways. Sunlight. Fuck itself. So this is like grade school shit that we all have to kind of remind ourselves of. Because we have found ourselves complacent and comfortable in a comfortable fucking prison. Oh, this is gonna fucking trigger this shit, but it's out of love, bro. Because I want to see us, I want to see you as a creator of your life, not a fucking victim of your life, not a fucking a victim of the environment or this, whatever this is. I get it, and it's tough. The challenge is the what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But the best thing about it, there's a beautiful robin just flew by, man. You got dragonfly, got the birds, everything. This is our soul food, bro. This is what is going to heal us. It's going to illumine us and give us that type of clarity. So I want you to motherfucking empower yourself and realize that you're the captain of your ship. You're the captain of your ship. You get to create your reality, bro. Fuck anything else that's telling you otherwise, bro. Telling you to sit right there and stay in that little comfortable prison, stay right there in that little box. Because, oh man, this is going to blow your motherfucking minds. Because how I've observed it, just within urban communities, neighborhoods, man, there's an environment that is completely opposite of your natural state. And then followed by that, the mind gets lost, the disconnection gets created from that divine spark, from that God essence, which is ordained and innate within us, man. So you just have to realize that we are symbiotically connected to nature, man. All the elements, everything is fucking there. We have to maneuver and navigate in a graceful Zen, oh, you can't kill my Zen type of vibe, to where none of this shit can really affect you. So it's, okay, what am I here for? What is my purpose? What is my soul's calling? Because all of you have it, man. A passion, a purpose, a vision. You're here for something. You're not here to slave wage for the rest of your motherfucking life. Sit in a box, eat a fucking bowl of ice cream in front of the TV and just rot the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? And deteriorate. This is the temple of God. This is freaking it, man. This is something, man, you could just feel the passion, man. And it's because of this, man. It's when you're kind of walking on this type of path, man, on this natural type of journey, and you see everyone else kind of doing the opposite, it's like you're that one that decides to pivot the other fucking way, man. If they all go this way, you have to go this way. And this is about being the rising tide that lifts all ships. This is about summoning, the mana, like they call it, the freaking prana that's coming from all of this energy around us, man. And there's nothing more that and I know it's inevitable because I'm putting this fire on your ass because I want you to see how beautiful this fucking earth really is, man. Mother Earth. What is here for us, how our ancestors lived, how the ancients lived, and it's in our DNA, bro. It went nowhere. I'm just here as a friendly reflection. Thank you for creating me in your universe. It's coming to the fact that you are the master creator of your universe. You are the only authority of your universe, and it's our frequency. It's our present moment emanated vibration. This is a game changer, man. Once you see there is no fucking problem, actually this is an opportunity to evolve and level up your consciousness. This is the perfect catalyst that we've created for ourselves, knowing the artificial, just like, okay, let's say the artificialness and all this other blah, blah, blah shit that I'm saying. We put this there to have this transcendent experience. It was to create a choice in timeline. Okay, do I want to go this way? Or would I like to ascend and get back into my true divinity, get back into that true alignment with natural law and with the way this is meant to be? Not what man said it's meant to be, but what God said it's meant to be. What fucking source meant this shit to be. I mean, I see the animals doing just fine, guys. And that's the funny part, is this is a very simple shift, and it's going to take some deprogramming. It's going to take some willpower, bro. It's going to take some fucking willpower for you to get sick and tired of enough to going the opposite. Man, I'm not gonna live the opposite of nature, man. I'm in this world, but I'm not of this world, man. And that's oftentimes a challenge, man. It's oftentimes there to actually make you strong as fuck, not to make you some little bitch, not to keep you stagnant and stuck and complacent, because that's really what it is. And once you see, oh, I'm going off. If you see this code that I'm really cracking for you, the environment was set up for you to low-key self-implode, to self-destruct, to self-inflict your own fucking illusory prison. Well, give me that shit and I will blast that box up off you, because you can't limit something infinite. This is for those who are, you man, you ready to heal, bro. You ready to heal. We all on this path of healing, man. Hop on the boat. Hop on the boat and paddle it, man. See, what I've seen about Babylon is that first leaving Babylon happens in spirit. Second, it happens in mind. And third, it happens in body. And then you're just on your fucking way because the universe is going to mirror what you are, man. So that's why we have to have a definitive intention, a laser-like focus, and a will and a burning fucking desire to get to where we're meant to be. You hold the power, bro. All this shit is not what you think it is, bro. You hold the fucking power. And it's time for some real divine masculine type of juice, because what the fuck is pussified society and culture, bro? It's not to blame the culture. It's not to judge them, but it's to redirect the motherfucking sheep like the shepherd, bro. Yo, this way, bro. This way. You don't have to live like that. You don't have to live like that. And I get that, man. So many of us are in this illusion of victimhood. So many of us are in this illusion of disempowerment, that you're not strong enough, that this is all they're fucking in. No, fuck all that, bro. See, my old self, my old character, and I'm sharing my story with you guys to inspire you to be transparent, to be vulnerable and authentic, because that's where real strength lies, man, is in being true to your motherfucking self, no matter what's going on. And that's what no one told me about this whole awakening shit, is that like the dumb down tactics that you have, you have to let go, man. You have to let go. You have to let go of the family and the old things, and you have to lead by example. We have to set the fucking path and follow our own, and set our own trail ablaze. So just breathe, man. I know I'm kind of like going off a little bit, but it's passion, man, because, man, I feel like I'm the only one out here, man, and you often feel like you're the only one, but actually it's a soul spark. It's where like all of us are feeling this resonance, man. We're feeling this shift in the energy, in the planet, and this is what it's time to be, bro. This is what this whole awakening planetary shift is really here to do, man. And 144, it's a frequency. There's no ego, mind, identity. There's none of this bullshit. It's coming passionate. It's coming to tell you motherfuckers that, you know, you deserve to be free. You deserve to be in the right environment. You deserve to be, you know, seeing yourself in your true lens, man, as that divine being, as that man. You can't struggle to love yourself once you realize your unconditional love itself. Never forget what I told you. You can't struggle to love yourself once you realize your unconditional love itself. We have... And the thing is that this is nothing to really panic about. Especially for you warriors out there, man, peaceful savages that have been awake for a minute, man, that have been traversing this journey, you know, in what we could say, we are not victims to any type of fucking system, bro. Fuck all that. We need to stop saying that shit and casting that spell on ourselves. It doesn't matter. It's completely irrelevant. So just come out here in nature and get some perspective, man. This is where God speaks the clearest to me. No stagnance. No noise, get away from different energies. It's time to put your fucking mission first, bro. And I wish someone would have told me that's why I'm taking my pain, alchemizing his shit, and turning it into wisdom for you, bro. Because you're strong enough to handle whatever this shit is, man. You are not a victim of fucking circumstances. You are not a victim of any fucking thing, bro. And that's enough of that shit. You're a creator, bro. You're an untouchable, sovereign creator. And the satanic agenda is really just here to disturb your natural frequency of unconditional love, by the way. So this is time to become masterful. This is time for us to hold our frequency, no fucks given about the stupid shit, and really start to take, and man, I'm feeling like ooh, man, Mother Earth is just, she's kind of like raging, bro. Like, yo, what the fuck? Wake the fuck up. Out of love. You know, this is not a cookie cutter channel, guys. I'm here to be raw. I'm here to be fucking real. I'm here to spark a fucking fire in you to get on your passion, to get on your purpose, to be authentic and stop living a fucking lie. Stop living someone else's life, bro, that was pre-played, engineered for you, that doesn't even align with the truth. You know, so don't pay attention to what you're not attending. Let the fucking illusion be. Let whatever, you know, the matrix, inverted parrot, let it fucking just be there. Do not attach to it. This is something pivotal that I'm fucking seeing, man. This is game changer, bro, because this is how you can maneuver through this like I'm doing right in front of you guys, where I was once in that state where I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like all these low frequencies and yeah, I know all this stuff. Now I'm seeing that, holy shit, this is all an advantage to make you a fucking powerful alchemist. Bro, you're a creator, bro. You're a fucking creator. This is what they won't tell you. You're a strong motherfucking being. You're connected with nature. You're connected with that prana. And it's time to breathe, bro. It's time to really breathe into that spirit, bro. enter that spirit. We've been so disconnected from spirit, and I feel like a fucking wild man out here. And today's nothing's actually fucking wrong with us, bro. I'm just like, this is a modern world where we're so ingrained in this technology, we totally forgot about like the freedom of this bitch, bro. And that's what I speak over all of you, bro, is to get that type of freedom back and to realize that you've been free all along. To realize that, yo, nature is holding. Man, that's why. Thank you, guy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I love her. You know what I'm saying? I love her. Everything's here for us. You know, everything is here for us, guys, and it's all here, bro. This is going to blow your fucking mind, bro. All the resources, all the materials, all the fruits, herbs, healing properties, you name it, crystals, it's fucking there. Nature holds everything. God has given us everything, man, and you are an indirect fractal of God. You are a divine being, bro. You're more than this mind. You're more than this body. You're more than this fucking little baby ego mind identity that is the matrix, bro. That is stuck in thought. That is stuck in this stupor type state, man. So I'm here to rip the fucking hinges off the damn door of the matrix and to tell you guys that it's nothing too crazy. It's actually good. We've just all been kind of bamboozled by a lot of these artificial waves, man. You know, all these Wi-Fi, all this bullshit. I could go on, this a whole nother video. I could go on about this forever, man. But it's coming back to the frequency. And I will give you a simple formula you can implement right now. Go to the natural laws. Drop whatever the fuck it is you're doing. And to heal ourselves is to get back in nature and to back into that natural equilibrium, bro. MBS, equal mind, body, soul. The mind-body complex attuned to the self, attuned to the I am, and an equilibrium in that. That is what I'm creating. That is God's desire, and that is also your desire, man. There's no accident, bro. That vision that you have is no accident, bro. That burning fire that you feel that never lets you tapped out is no motherfucking accident, bro. It's here for you. It's to unleash yourself, bro. Because I feel like, damn, there's so much shit is fake out here, bro. And that's what keeps me real. Man, it's like the faker this shit gets, the realer I'ma get, bro. So it's not about judging humanity and where they're at in their consciousness, but it's about, you know who you are, bro. So it's time for us to step the fuck out and let that lion roar, bro. Let that lion roar, man. A suppressed society is a weak society. A society disconnected from nature is a lost one, bro. So notice it. It's been right in front of our face, bro. You can go outside and touch some grass. Hug a fucking tree. Like, dude, I want to literally not... and it hits me, bro, because there's a deep compassion about it where, like, it literally... Because once you know there's no separation, that you are them and they are you. When I see beings, bro, when I see sentient souls, bro, that are just inside all fucking day, never come outside, never get some sun, never... Like, they don't even know this shit. And that's why I feel like it's our responsibility to really not only embody what this is, but to walk it, speak it, breathe it, speak it, live it. You know what I'm saying? And really bring that vision to fruition and trust the process and get connected and stay aligned with God's source and stay aligned with God's will and knowing that God is within your consciousness. This is all within us, man. That is something that you've never known to this point, but you've created this wisdom for a reason to get to you. Everything is happening within us, man. All this beauty, all this abundance is you. Is you, man. I'm here to literally blast all that type of lack, scarcity, bro. What is scarce and lack in nature? This all, bro, notice it. It's it's an easy trap to break, and it's an easy thing to disarm once you see straight through it. Being authentic is a very high frequency. Acting under passion is going to light you the fuck up. This is why we're in a low state of consciousness, because we're not acting on our actual authentic will. We're not following that soul spark that is innate within us. So I'm here just to light that and to reflect that to you out of deep compassion and strength, bro. Because I'm not going to see this anymore. You know, it's time for us to kind of just realize what we're here to. This is why getting in nature, detaching from the circus is plausible. And it's very, very, you know, beneficial to do that. So just breathe, you know. And I was kind of getting passionate, but that's something that's what my soul came here for. That's what, when you know why your soul incarnated, bro, you become very fucking dangerous, man. Not to the bullshit, but to the powers that was, because they're not actually in control of shit. I see through the game, you see through the game. It's time to stop focusing our attention on the bullshit and start to actually just walk in our purpose, walk in our the natural laws, bro. So just know nature holds everything. I don't want to be too stern, but it's unconditional love to kind of blap your ass, back into the eternal present moment, to stop thinking, to breathe, and to not panic about this shit. See, that's what the demonic astral parasites of this inverted, perverted matrix, they feed off that shit. They feed off your doubt. They feed off your fear. They feed off all your hopelessness, your worry, your anxiety, your doubt. This is all bullshit. It's not fucking real. So after listening to this, after getting this activation, never again, man. It's time to walk as divine beings. We are co-creators with the source. One song, one truth, the one in the all, and the all in the one. It's time to start really living, man. It's time to start really living. I know we've all had enough of this shit. I'm just one of the real ones to motherfucking say it. Everyone's had enough of this, whether they're aware of it or not, bro. I'm not gonna see my fellow humans, my fellow beings on this planet be imprisoned to a motherfucking lie. So if it takes me speaking up, if it takes me coming out here getting kind of aggressive for a greater good, man, it's coming from the heart, and that's what we have to get connected to, is that divine heart. That's why nature is green. It represents that heart type of energy. So only you know that, man. The thing is that you know what it is, bro. You know what it is at the end of the day when you're sitting in your room. You don't feel depressed. You don't feel burnt out. You don't feel none of these things just for no fucking reason, bro. It's there to give you a message. So what is the message in this? What is the gold nugget in the situation? How can we see this as a powerful alchemist and master creator of our universe and completely use this shit? Use it all like a freaking, you know what I'm saying? Like a silver platter dish. Like, thank you for this shit, because now I'm just going like Godzilla, breathe all this in and literally alchemize it all. And your purpose is going to be bigger than you, my friend. It is. That vision, whatever it is, just like these videos, it's bigger than just this ego singular I. So that's going to give you the endless fuel. That's going to give you the endless fire to keep that resilience and to persist in the presence and to know that the spirit of God is within you, and to know this is not religious fuck shit. No, no, no. This is saying that God is within you and you are God too. An indirect fractal, a sentience, given energy to create with. This is going to blast off all your fucking brainwashing. So it's not a complex yet, but it's a persistent, patient process that we've all are going to go through. And I sense this for the collective. I sense this just while getting kind of natural messages from nature, that we are going to be shifting back to our natural ways. And this is where the healing is. This is where the love is. This is where, but it's in the gritty nitty. It's in that motherfucking shadow. It's in that goddamn what the fuck. I'm in this sewer, you know what I'm saying? And crawling the fuck out. So I want you to keep loving yourself through the process. I want you to know you are whole and complete as you are throughout the process. I want you to know that you are divinely protected and safe at all fucking times. See through the shit show. Realize it's nothing. The illusion actually serves us, because if there was no polarity, if there was no, what this is opposition, all this other shit, if there's no contrast, it serves us. It gives us the clarity. And I feel like the higher self, your higher self, whatever this is that created all this, is very genius, man. It's an infinite, unfathomable intelligence that knows what it's doing. And all we have to do is kind of tune into it. And it doesn't even require saying too much. So guys, take some time, get in nature. And I want you to get back on your purpose. I want you to get silent, bro. I want you to get completely silent and really hear and feel deeply in your soul, bro. To feel deeply within yourself. What the fuck am I here for? What am I here to do? No more bitching about the problems, but we're gonna become a solution itself. We're gonna become a solution. And that's what I feel it's gonna be. Unconditional love, guys. I'm bringing this passion and I'm bringing this type of fire because I feel like, man, we're low-key the superheroes in disguise. Not to only be the hero to your own story, but to make this shit greater good for all of us, man. I'm kind of like an undercover fucking boss, you know what I'm saying? 144 style, in the nitty gritty, walking amongst the collective, walking amongst the shit, like Neo, bro, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just kind of floating through it. But I will tell you, there's a way to stay healthy. There's a way to stay sexy. There's a way to stay conscious. There's a way to fucking navigate, mitigate, alchemize, indestructible, unbreakable, that type of flavor, man. That type of frequency, that type of divine power, bro, is sitting within all of us. All you must do is look within, acknowledge it, remember to remember, and unleash that shit. Unleash it, bro. You are not stuck. You're not a victim. You're a creator, bro. And everything that's happened in your life, I get it, bro. It's not, what the fuck is this, man? That's like how the ego is like, what the actual bleep is this? but it's not for you to be a victim of. It's happening for you. We have to get our fucked up perspectives back on track, back in alignment with source, with your higher self, with nature. So just know that nature holds it all. If you listen to this shit, we ain't gonna fall. It's always here to make you evolve. Know that. We're kind of just chilling, relaxing. No shoes, no socks, no problem, man. Yeah, that way. But you know, this is why I'm here, guys. You know, this is not just about me. When I create these things and I go off on these tangents, man, it's passion. It's for you guys, man. Because what about the children, bro? What about the innocent fucking babies? You know, I just see this shit like broken family, man. If I could just take your ass, put you in some nature, give you some fresh bananas and a coconut and a motherfucking, you know, get you a back rub and a shit, some sunlight. Like the solution is here. The solution is here and it's been right in front of our face. So after this transmission, this massive lightning bolt from God, feel the will, bro. Feel the fire. And we've been retaining. We've been retaining. We're not counting the days. It is a lifestyle to use that energy, use that masterful sexual discipline, and actually discipline is really what's gonna free us. So stay disciplined, bro. I don't give a fuck what you're facing. I get it, man. It's time for you to make this shit your bitch, bro. Make the universe your freaking bitch, and you create it, bro. No more this victim walking through the streets like the neighborhood, like, I'm under oppression. Yeah. Been there, done that. It's all a trap. So just don't fall for it. Whatever's occurring is occurring for a reason, and it's here to serve us. You gotta stay strong. Remember, the strength is within you, and the strength is unification with the self. Stay connected with the self. And stay connected with nature. Yeah, we got the toes out, man. Gotta let them breathe. Seriously. So just from artificial, it's very simple, feel this. From the artificial modernity weirdness, transhumanism weird shit, to the natural organic laws, baby. Freedom, abundance, health, wealth, expression, unity, all this, it's all within us. And we've got to come out here and become the solution. We've got to come out here and become the shit now. Become the shift and don't fall into that shit. Peace and love, family.